It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Right to the air, here's Goff. It's complete to Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff now looking to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Goff. He's got it to Williams. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally tracked him down.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jahad Campbell leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To throw is gone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
No touch. Hey, easy. 63, 60. No touch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the catch and run, it's a 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
No touch.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Ties the game
good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big time.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jahad Campbell. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenges. This series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Out. Great. Set. Hey, still.
Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Great. Set. Right anyway, up.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
63.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Great. Set. Right anyway, up.
Second down and goal. Hurts. He's into the secondary. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they've got it as we resume action.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an...
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Azeez Ojulari. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Goff now to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Goff now looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Here's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Goff. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
Again, Goff. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Touchdown! Jamison Williams hauling that one in for Jared Goff. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Now the try here for the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Don't touch that! Don't touch that!
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got Smith here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Eagles. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the
They go play action with Hurts. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 3rd and 14. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Smith has it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 46 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First down, Lions.
Goff now looking to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions get a bit closer. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. It's complete. And he will not make it to the goal line. He'll come up short. And they'll be unable to get this back within 1 score as it stays a 9-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to put...
There he goes, left side. He may go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra, 70 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Now it's gone. It's Williams on the catch. Down the sideline he goes. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, 1 behind the all-time record of 5. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That's good for an Eagles. First and
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Well, there's that man again, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Play action, here's Hurts. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw is gone. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Alex Anzalone, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Now he's loose again. He may go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 59 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
At the 38-yard line.
Now gone. And that is incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he is going to have a Lions first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Goff throwing again. Over the middle, he's got to Slaw.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Detroit.
Here's Goff. Right side to Williams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
Goff. He drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And it's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing again is gone. And that is incomplete.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, what was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
35.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Eagles.
They go play action with Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up your momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. The 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 41 yards. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
Keeps the score. Eagles 54. Lions 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
7 at the 28-yard line.
Gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Gall. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Davis in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 33 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Gets past one man. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he's up to the 44-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
To the air again. Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. To throw is gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's gone. And that will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Room here to run. Saquon Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy and try and use size? Got to go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to it.
And he's had the hot hand.
First down.
Goff throwing again. Looking for White, and he finds him. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts
It's a gain of
as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Goff. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.